Welcome to today's new build home tour in Florence, Arizona. Today I'm showing you a model home in the community of Anthem at Merrill by DR Horton. So today we're going to take a look at the Saguaro model. And a lot of people love this model because of the number of bedrooms it has. It has 5 bedrooms, which if you've been looking for new builds, you know is kind of hard to find. So I just walked on the front door. Here we are. So off to your right is bedroom 1. It's a good size room. That's a double bed. This house is 5 bedroom, 3 bath, and just over 2,200 square feet. One thing a lot of people love or hate about the builder is they have all the finishes already picked out. If you're the type of person that has a hard time making decisions or doesn't know what looks good together, then you'll probably love this builder. A lot of my clients have had a really good experience with this builder. They have professionals that are picking out everything. So everything goes together really nicely and shows really well. When you're in the model, they typically will add upgraded fixtures. So something like this, you're not going to have when you buy the house. It's usually pre-wired, and then you can buy your own fixture after closing. But it gives you so many ideas of what you could do with the home. I really like this green. I'm starting to really like this color. It's like a green gray. It looks more green than what it is in person. In person, it's kind of like now what you see, a green gray. If you go closer, it looks more green. But that right there, that little accent behind the bed, such a good idea. And then they do the bigger tile. It's not super common anymore for builders to put in that tiny 12 by 12 tile. Nobody wants that. Here's your standard shower tub combo. I really am loving the extra shelves. Usually it's only 2, but you have 4 here. And then look at this wallpaper. I think wallpaper is making a comeback. What do you guys think? I'm starting to see it a lot. And it's not like the old days at grandma's house with the flower wallpaper. Like this has some texture. I think it looks really nice. And then those are granite countertops. Got the square sink. No medicine cabinet. They're starting to not put those in some models. And then you have the linen shelving, no door. Some people love it, some hate it. I say, hey, get some baskets, cute baskets, throw your stuff in there. And on the bright side, if you don't have a door, maybe it'll force you to keep it organized, right? Just kidding. Okay, so that wing, you've got 2 bedrooms and a full bathroom. And then we're gonna go over here. Here's the next guest bathroom on the other side. Again, we've got no medicine cabinet. They do have can lights, which I am a fan of rather than a fixture over the mirror, only because the can lights give off such better lighting typically. And I'm all about the lighting. And then we've got a different type of wallpaper. I'm telling you guys, it's making a comeback. No texture on that, but you can see the leaves. And then again, that's a tub shower combo, standard, and another can light over it. And then normally this would be the 2-car garage, but right now it's a sales office. So we're not gonna go in there, but it is a 2-car garage. Laundry room. Now right now these homes have some incredible incentives. This house is about $390, so you can get this layout for under $400. And right now they are including the appliances, so washer, dryer, and refrigerator. Keep watching and I'll tell you the rest of the deals I have going on, and I won't make you wait too long. I just want to show you this laundry room. Always nice when you have your own space for the laundry versus having to go through the laundry room when you get to the garage and you try to go in your home. That's really common. So here's the third room. So far, this is the smallest of the 3, but it's not super tiny or anything. Does anyone know what song that is? If you know what song that is, leave me a comment and tell me. Usually they'll include blinds at the front of the home, but not the back. Every builder's different, but that's usually what I'm seeing from this builder. I think this is that same green color. It looks different in here because the lighting's different. Here's another option when you install your fans. It's not going to come with the home. And then I didn't mention this before, but the walls will all be white like this. You're not going to get any walls painted. That's something you can add after. Okay, so incentives. You get all your closing costs covered right now, and you can get a below market rate interest rate fixed for 30 years. For FHA right now, it's 4.5%. Last time I checked, market rate was about 6.5, so it's quite a bit of savings on your monthly payment. And then this community is also USDA eligible. So if you qualify, you could get this home for no money down, which is wild. I don't know if somebody opened that door or the wind blew it. But yeah, it's pretty crazy to think you could get in here with no money down if you qualified for USDA, because the USDA will cover your down payment and then the builder is covering your closing costs. So you can literally get this house for $500 because that's what they require for the earnest deposit. And then if there's nowhere for that money to go at closing, you would just get it refunded. It's nuts. Don't forget, if you want to go look at model homes, that you take your realtor with you on your first visit. The builders have rules where if you end up wanting to buy one of their homes and you didn't bring your realtor with you on the first visit, then they're not going to allow you to have a realtor unless you want to pay your realtor yourself. Otherwise, the builder will cover the buyer's agent's brokerage's compensation. That was a mouthful. And, you know, it doesn't cost you anything to have a realtor. You don't pay a different price for the home. There's really no reason to not bring your realtor. Don't tell us that you didn't want to bother us. I've heard that before, because it was a Saturday afternoon and you just wanted to go look at models. Because I'm telling you, more than half the time when people buy new builds, it's because they were just browsing. We want you to call us and we want to help you. So don't feel bad. And seriously, it's kind of fun to look at models, right? So again, you do get a fridge, washer, dryer included right now. Closing costs covered, below market interest rate, affordable housing. Florence is basically the new Santan Valley. Santan Valley used to feel like it was out in the middle of nowhere, when I moved to Queen Creek 13 years ago. And now Santan Valley has all this stuff. And this community, especially, you just feel like you're on the outs, like right outside of Santan Valley. You don't feel like you're super far. You really need to come out here if you've considered buying a new home, because it does not feel far. And I think Florence had a bad rap for so long because of the prison being here, but it's not even by the prison. So if you want to learn more about Anthem in Florence, then reach out to me. I can send you all the details and we can set up a time to come visit the models and learn more. They have incredible amenities here. They have a huge pool. I'm not talking about a hole in the ground, like a really nice pool, a splash pad, playgrounds, pickleball, like everything. You definitely need to take a look. If you're going to come out here, also take a look at all the amenities they provide. Is this not so cute? Normally, I'm not a fan of the headboard being up against the windows, but this doesn't bother me that much. What do you guys think? Just kind of fits nice. And then the curtains, where they're placed, it just doesn't bother me as much. The only thing I don't like is that the owner suite is right off the living room. So like, you're laying in bed, trying to take a nap, or middle of the night, your spouse gets up, comes out here, the kids are watching TV, and the friends look back and see you laying in bed. That part I don't like. I think I missed a bedroom over there. I forget. We'll go back over there, don't worry. The other really nice thing about this community is that the lot sizes are a little bit bigger than what we're seeing in Santan Valley and in Queen Creek. Those typically don't have a ton of room to build a pool unless you pay a premium, but the lots out here are bigger. This is a huge closet. Like, you could put a twin bed in here. You could put a desk in here. I think I would put maybe some furniture, like a dresser. And then even one of those cute little islands or a bench to sit on. I think that would look really nice. And there's so much room. I don't need all this space to hang clothes. If you like my videos and you enjoy watching them, can you do me a favor and leave me a comment? And also subscribe to my channel. I do weekly home tours all across the East Valley mainly. I'll do real estate updates and also just show you things to do, places to go that are fun. I'm not talking about showing you a Starbucks, like unique places. And if you're new to the area or you're thinking about relocating to Arizona, always really good information. I'm digesting the linen in the master with no door. I think it's okay, only because we've got this huge closet here. You could just put your towels neatly folded in a couple of decorations like these. I think that would be perfect. And then all the other crap can go in here. All right, toilet room, again, wallpaper. This is fun. It's kind of like shiny gold, and it is raised a little bit. Nobody wants to see a toilet, but it is clean, so it's fine. It's a nice bathroom. Again, the lighting fixture is something you can install after. Isn't this so cozy? I think it's super cozy. Very nice. Nice storage. Okay, did I show you this bedroom? Oh, that door just keeps opening. Nope, we did not go in here because I don't remember an office. Sorry about that, you guys. That was so rude. Just try to skip over a bedroom and pretend like it's a 4-bedroom. It's really a 5-bedroom. Whenever I see these offices staged, you know, it doesn't have all the crap we have in our offices, you know, that we actually work out of. It makes me just want to redo my office. But you know what will happen. Like, where would you put all your papers and stuff? There's nowhere to put them. But it just looks like such a nice place to set your laptop and work. I love when they do this. They leave the attic kind of clear to show you the insulation. I'm telling you, the insulation is so much better in the new builds. You can feel the difference. It actually kind of feels cold in here. It's really, really hot. This is like middle of July. It's super hot and humid right now. And I actually have a business jacket on in here and I don't feel hot. Oh my gosh, it's at 69 degrees. That's insane. My AC would not even get that cold. It would just run and run and run at like 78. So there's definitely some advantages to buying new. Shut that. So it kept opening. When you're figuring out your budget, when you're buying a home and figuring out all your monthly expenses, keep that in mind because the electric bills here can get really pricey. But when you have good insulation and a what is the word I'm looking for? Like an AC system that runs really well, can make a difference. I'm trying to figure out why I can't open this door. I want to take you out here. Oh, there we go. I'm just not strong enough. Ooh. All right, so you got a covered patio. And then they have put in pavers and turf. Usually when you purchase a new build, you're going to get a dirt backyard and then the builder takes care of the front yard landscaping. Right now in this community, this builder is also providing backyard landscaping, which is so awesome. One less thing you have to pay for. And you have a couple packages you can choose from. This is nice though, you guys. I mean, pavers, turf, a little bench. Well, personally, if I chose this package, I'd put something right here. So either like a fire pit with a little sitting area or a gazebo with a little sitting area. Or you could even just do like one of those outdoor couches and maybe an umbrella. Yeah, this is nice. If you guys want to learn more about living in Florence, or you're relocating to Arizona, or you'd like information about Florence, Santan Valley, or Queen Creek, you can always reach out to me online. The website is theforkandbrockroof.com. If you visit the description of my video, you can download my free buyer guide. And if you want to set up a mini consultation, we can always do that as well. About 30 minutes and answer all your questions and tell you what's going on in the market. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.